So the next question will be, as Gashaw, as you're in your personal life or in the journey of actually creating this foundation, you have probably came across a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, and that point where you just said why. So what were the major challenges that you have faced?
Okay, the
Let's
major
talk about
challenge
that.
was, number one, getting the land is a major challenge.
Yes.
So what we did was we went to the Amhara region, and then we share with them. We have so many women and young people are working with us, and we have over 500,000 seedling. So can we get land to plant this? We asked them. So these people, they were suspicious, and they said, I can see it from their face. And this is what I say to them. You know what? This is my phone number. This is where we work. Where our location. You can come anytime except Sunday, which is 1 in the morning up to 2 p.m. in the evening. The people are working because they have contract. They do it with light. So you can come anytime and see what we're doing. So I give them my phone number. I tell them the location. I invite them to come. So one night, they call me around 3 p.m. in the evening. They call me, we want to come tomorrow morning at your place. They said, welcome. So you can come. And then they came. They see what we're doing, and it's real. It's authentic. So they said, okay, so what do you want? How can we help you? I said, we need the land. You can support us with professional. There is people from the Ministry of Agriculture. You can help us. And I request that. And they said, we will send even a media. They said, okay. Because at that time, Ethiopia, year 2000, Ethiopia was committed each people to plant 2 trees. So we have over 500,000 seedling. Nobody has. To have that many seedling, you need to plant at least for 6-7 months. You're not going to get it overnight. So they were they really motivated. They want to work with us. So that's how we gain trust from the government, by showing them.
So that was the major challenge that you faced.
That was one major challenge. Number 2 major challenge was the people in the rural area. They don't trust us. Say, why this guy came from America, and what is he doing? Why he is doing this? What is his benefit? They were suspicious, and I said, I get that clear. I don't blame them. So what I did was, I empower those young people, educate them what's important in their life. We talk about their life, their family life, and it's really concerned about their life, not only working with us.
So you started to empower them.
Connect them, empower them, and listening them. That's the most important thing. Instead of talking, I just be in their world. Ask them, what's really the main challenge you have? And listen to them one-to-one, sometimes in a group. And then it took really sometimes to connect with the young people. And these kids, they become responsible. They become on time and all that.
They become dedicated.
And then they make more money, double, because they can do it for themselves. They have contract. So if you do more, you get more money. So that's how we, money empower people too.
Yes. So actually gaining the trust from the local community was
so
a problem.
when these kids, they go and tell to their parents. And then the word is going, the positive image is coming.
Yes.
And these kids get the money. And these kids, they buy their own school material. They become disciplined. They become helping each other. And then some of the kids was orphans. There was nobody for them. So to
look after them.
Yeah, that makes a difference. So people trusting me, this guy is not, their suspicion was disappearing.
Yes.
So that's what happened. The third challenge is whatever I learned in landmark education, which is a transformational education, which makes a huge difference in my life. Applying it here in Ethiopia is the biggest challenge. Because I left Ethiopia a long time ago. So here I forgot the culture, different young people, different generation. So I met the people from the Oromo region in Copenhagen, Denmark, in 2009 in the climate change meeting.
Okay.
We met over there. It's a long story. They asked me, why don't you come, whatever you do in Amhara region, why don't you come and work with us? They said, sure. And I asked them, I would like to work empowering women. And then I would like to do a project, I asked them. They said, okay, we will give you a land, and I need a land next to a river because we're going to use the irrigation system and we're going to have like food all year long instead of waiting for the rainy season. I said to them, okay, they said, and they gave us 25-acre land for us. So, and then close to 200 women, and they came, I started sharing with them. I showed them what I did in the Amhara region, in our region, what we did, and people trust me. This time it's easier because I show them what we
There's
did.
tangible
yes.
evidence.
So we have that land. We use the primitive way of farming. We're using the animal and all that. So and then we have like a generator to pump the water to the land, and these women, they were really committed to help their kids, to help themselves,
to change their life.
to change their life. So what we did is, all year long we're gonna have like corn, we have potato, we have carrot, we have all these vegetables and all that.
Yes.
So, and in addition, we have like the mango, the orange,
Different
and
fruits,
different fruits. So we plant those fruit trees, and then we put the seedling on all this. So all year long we produce measurable result. These women, they got cash money, they got experience and food for them. So they were so empowered. So even that work was recognized by world leader, by United Nations and all that. So that was a breakthrough for me, and then that's really huge for me.
Yes.
It was at 2010. Yep.
Yes,
what we did.
that's really understandable. But I also want to ask this question because I feel like most people would love to know, including myself. So in those challenges, these are very few for you. You just mentioned from the time and everything that we have right now. But there are much more challenge, much more problems that you faced throughout your journey.
Yes.
So what are those characters that really helped you, that you might have learned in that transformation class, or those that you have gained in your life experience? What are those characters that actually helped you to achieve the achievements that you
what
did?
helped me, what was the biggest thing was, number one was it's like the empowering education that I got from Landmark.
To be really
optimistic, being patient, and accepting what is so.
Yes.
Those are the things. Otherwise, complaining and happiness, they don't go together.
Yeah.
So I just make sure I need to accept this. The moment I resist, I said, okay, it's not gonna make good
Any
things.
change,
So
yeah.
I just wanna accept things the way it is. So those are the things that help me. Those really.
That is so
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
That is so true. As you just said, the word empowering, and you also have mentioned empowering women, young generation, and as an Africans, we have larger of our population is young people, young generation, and the youth, right?
Yeah.
So, but you have focused on empowering women. Why? Why are you focusing on empowering women?
Empowering women is empowering the country.
Yes.
Women are very responsible. They're responsible for the children. They're responsible. Whatever they got, they take it home. They're not spending it outside. So I got that from the experience.
Yes, that's
so
true.
women, you empower the whole entire nation.
That's a very beautiful
thing. That's my understanding. Yeah. And then I'm so much inspired by my mom, and I have a lot of sisters. So I know what it means. They're the one who helped me, doing what I want to do in life.
Yes.
Yep.
Actually, you know what it is? Speaking of that, I feel like, especially in our country, in our continent, most of us are inspired by women, by our mom or aunt or, you know, guardians. I don't know. For who I am today, my mom has inspired me so much, and my sisters, everyone. And you're so right. Women are really responsible, and everything starts from that, right? Because women are the one that create families and also get a hold of that family too, right?
Yeah, not only that, some part of Ethiopia, Africa, is they are the breadwinner too. Yeah,
That's
women
true, yeah.
are really, when it comes to, in America, you know, like women are like, they really, they getting the jobs and they, you know, they making more money and high education, high level of education, all that. These days things are changing, shifting, you know, really, you know, women are empowered by what's possible and
Exactly.
Yep.
So let me take you back. Let me take you a bit back, and let's talk about mindset.
Okay.
So I know this topic is a bit new, especially nowadays, and that it's a bit tricky and very diverse, and it has a very wide scope. But I would really love to know what mindset means to you as an individual and also as an African.
Thank you for asking this question. This thing is really new, and I have a statement, and I wrote it down, and I want to really say it the way it is.
Sure, go ahead, okay.
We perceive each other, and we are judging and evaluating. We judge and evaluate others and also ourselves. We are scared and distrustful of one another.
Yeah. Well, this is a very basic idea about mindset because, as you have said, mindset is about perceiving, right? It's about perceiving ourselves, perceiving everything around us, our environment, and also others. So this is a very beautiful way to explain, you know, the way of your mindset. Let me ask you how mindset is defined in terms of Greenland. How is this Greenland Foundation? How is mindset seen in the Greenland Foundation?
Okay, again, I'm going to read it from...
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. The mindset that we at Greenland Foundation want to cultivate everywhere and in Africa is empowerment, inclusion, respect,
Yes.
and partnership. Empowerment begins inside of ourselves. It starts personally inside of each one of us. It starts with three things: what we think, what we say, and what we do. If we do not empower ourselves first, inside of ourselves, then we are building a house without a foundation. If I have trust, I can give trust. If I have peace of mind, I can give peace of mind. If I have love, I can give love. If I have money, I can give money. I cannot give something that I don't have unless I pretend, but pretense does not work.
Exactly, exactly. Because all those things that you said, empowerment, inclusion, respect, and partnership are the four basic pillars of creating the kind of mindset that we want.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
I personally, and it's also as My Africa show, I would really love to appreciate Greenland Foundation to take these four pillars as their main objective, you know?
Absolutely, because we use a new way of thinking to create new
Results.
New result.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we do the whole old way, it's going to be
Really
doing
tiring.
the same thing and expect different results.
Results.
It doesn't work. You know?
Exaggerating, exactly.
Exactly.